Welcome to Tailored for Taste, the Sweet Delights edition.
I don't know what you're doing here still, you know, because I'm the sweet one.
Yeah, I beg to differ. Moving along.
You tasting yourself does not count.
I have expert taste here. That's what I'm letting
What
you
you
know.
bringing to the table?
Well, listen to me carefully. I'm doing donuts. They're going to be filled with a cheesecake mango filling. And then I'm doing pan perdue topped with macerated strawberries and whipped cream.
And I'll be whipping up some creme brulee and some no-bake cheesecake balls.
Nice. Nice.
The balls part?
Uh,
I'd like to welcome Archibald Gordon and Catherine Silvera. Archibald, is you put me up to that, you know.
I had nothing to do with it.
Whatever.
Welcome,
No,
guys.
no
It's
comment.
nice having you.
It's great to be here.
I'm going to start making my cheesecake, but
Yeah.
while we do that, I want Andre, and you make some ganache for me. Now,
Alrighty.
normally to make ganache, what we usually do is do equal parts of chocolate and equal parts of cream, but because of what I'm using it for, I'm actually going to use less cream than I am chocolate. So I have 12 ounces of chocolate chips here, and I'm going to use half of that of cream, all right? Now, I have some cream cheese in here, and to that, I'm going to add some heavy cream, whipping cream, some Ellen Bear. I have some gelatin here with some cream cheese, some gelatin and heavy cream here, and I want this to melt. You can pop this in the microwave for me for like 30 seconds, please.
All right.
Because it's a no-bake cheesecake, I'm going to use the gelatin to kind of help hold it together. All right, so I have my heavy cream in here, my cream cheese, and I'm going to add some granulated sugar to that. And periodically what you want to do is stop the mixer, right? And ensure you scrape down the sides of your bowl. Now, whenever you're baking anything, cheesecake, anything, this is one of the key parts of making any kind of cake, is that you have to stop your mixer and make sure you scrape down the sides. Because what will happen is that something, the flour, sugar, whatever, will get trapped on the sides and it will not end up in your batter. And you want everything to be well incorporated.
How long are you doing that for?
I'm just doing it until my cream cheese is kind of smooth and all the lumps that are in there are out. But you know, Archibald, since you asked, you know, I had something I wanted to ask you to do for me. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome, I guess.
Guess
You
you
can
should get
come and
up.
cut this orange for me, please.
Okay.
How are your knife skills?
Well, not for peeling, but
Once you're not
so you
being
want
cut
it to
your-
be peeled?
No, I don't need it to peel. I just need it to cut in half.
In half. Knife. Okay.
Let's see how well he finds
There's
his way
a
around the
knife
kitchen.
Knife.
block.
Oh, boy.
Okay, good.
He's not
Knife.
looking up for me.
Any knife? Just a knife?
Oh, dear.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
Any knife can work.
Any knife. This does not look like the right kind of knife, but you said any knife, so I'm going to do this.
We're going to just go with it.
I'm going with it. This is what we're doing. That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Perfectly cut. Well, it leans still, but never
Perfectly
mind
enough. Thank you, sir.
that. No problem.
All right, in the meantime, I'm going to just squeeze this orange here. And I'm using this to add a little acidity to my cheesecake. So Andre's melted my chocolate now. I'm going to add, Andre had melted this for me. This was my gelatin and heavy cream, right? So I'm going to add that in there as well. And to that, I'm going to add some vanilla finally. Now, Andre melted my ganache, and I'm going to just add some butter to it. And the butter will help to just give the chocolate a little gloss. We use the Ellen Vera butter, which always has a nice flavor. Right, I'm going to just take this off now.
Talk to me about this consistency.
Yes, that's good. What we're going to do with this now is we're going to just put it in a baking dish, or you could just use any kind of dish because we're not putting it in the oven, so it doesn't really have to be a baking dish. But I'm just using this pan here, and what I really am going to do is just put this in here, and then put it in the fridge to sit.
So it
Right?
doesn't need a base.
No, because I'm making cheesecake balls,
Oh, that's right.
so I really just need the cheesecake itself. You can leave this overnight, right? But by about 4 hours, it will be set. So I have one that I
We
pre-did.
put it in the freezer or
You
just
could
generally?
put it in the freezer and it would speed things along. All right, this is one that I had pre-done, and I actually had used a baked cheesecake for this one because I wanted to show that you could actually use both. So if you have your favorite cheesecake recipe you want to use, you could actually use any one. So whether the no bake is much easier, yes, but you could use a baked cheesecake if you have your favorite cheesecake recipe already. Now, why I did this was because I wanted to show you something also, is that what I always do when I'm baking my cheesecakes, I always put some film wrap. That just makes lifting it out
wow.
way easy.
And clean up.
And clean pan, right?
Who wants to scrub pans?
No work to do afterwards.
Exactly. Basically, what you're going to do here is kind of just get these into balls like this and line them out on a tray. But I have some that I pre-did already, and we're going to show you those. This is a very messy procedure, but quite fun and rewarding at the end.
Yeah, kind of disappointed that I didn't get much chocolate on my hands. So I could...
You can try
But
again.
it is what it is.
These have been in the freezer for about 5 hours.
Okay.
Right? But the longer they are, is the firmer they're going to be. So this is like really a procedure, right? But it's worth it in the end. So what you're going to do if you're dipping it, we'll use a fork, dip each individually. And if you wanted to do the pouring method, you just line them off here and just pour the chocolate over it. Drop those in the freezer for me, please. In the meantime, right, I have some Crisco here and some white chocolate pellets. I'm going to add a small amount of Crisco to my white chocolate pellets and just put that in the microwave. Andre,
Yeah, I got you.
please and thanks. Okay, so we'll put the balls in the freezer for them to set up and chocolate on the outside to get kind of firm. That's it. I mean, you could leave them in the fridge and that will be fine, but we're trying to speed along the process, so we're going to put them in the freezer.
Again, how long would you keep them in the fridge?
The balls,
Yeah.
this will within about 10 minutes. Check on the chocolate chips for me, please, and I will get the cakes out of the freezer because they should be ready. All right.
All right.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much little layers.
It's almost like you're eating ice cream. Because it's so nice and cold on the inside. It's really, really nice. And easy.
And the contrast it inside and outside.
Well, we have much more after the break.